I'm going to talk about upcoming pattern. Let's look at weather warning. There is no weather warning, so let's look at pressure pattern starting from June the 16th, 8 p.m. 2026. So 1000. So 1004, 1008, 1000 millibars of pressure, 1002 in the Scott, bro. So let's go to next number, which is June the 17th. There is something 1004 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next number, which is 8 p.m. June the 18th, 2026. So 1004, 1000, 1996, 92 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. So 1008, 1004, 1000 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next stop. Let's go to next stop, which is 8 p.m. June 20th. So 1008, 1004. This is our first day of astronomical summer. It's the first wave. So let's look at air precipitation patterns starting from 2 p.m. There is something. So, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Oakwood, Niagara Lake, Parsonage, Fall City, Beverly Hills, Beverly, Betty, Midland, Sissaga, got some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Oakwood, heaviest 2.5 light is gonna be 0.25, so in Hamilton it's 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to 2 p.m., 5 p.m. There is something. Arlington, Port Elgin, Collingwood, Bombay, Stanley Beach, South Bay, Midland, Sissaga, down Toronto, Scarborough, Stouffville, downtown Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Orange World, those it's gonna get some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. So Brampton 2.5 millimeters, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Peterborough, those it's Olala, those it's gonna get some Niagara, Lake Niagara, Falls City, those it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Hamilton is 2.5, Oakville, heaviest 2.5, lightest is 0.25. So let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. This is something. Port Elgin, Obsey, Wyerton, Bombay, Dunderby, Sotheby, Midland, Collingwood, Oku, Hamilton, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangewood, Downtown, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, parts of it, Oshawa, Uxbridge, those is a Betty, those is a good to get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Snowfall's going to be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Babylon, Georgia. Walala. So let's go to Honolulu, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower, which is 11 p.m. There is something. So Orangewood, Newmarket, Dover, Babylon, Georgia, Betty, Uxbridge. Those is gonna get some 0.05 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at onward. Let's go to London, which is 8 a.m. This Sunday. Lansing, Obi, Whiteham, Brighton, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Sotheby, Georgia, Orleans, October, Peterborough, Niagara Falls City. Those is gonna get some 0.05 millimeters of rainfall. Sissaga, Brampton, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Scarborough, Stouffville. Those is gonna get some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. That's 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Those areas, what I said, including Oakville. So Newmarket, Orange, Stouffville is gonna get. I know Stouffville. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including a lot. Possibly Georgia. So let's go to next tower. So Oco Superfire Hamilton 0.25. That's the lightest in Hamilton. The heaviest is gonna be 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 11 and is something. Wartown, Port Elgin, Hanover, Georgia, Betty, Alala, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cobra, Peterborough, Downtown Toronto, Richmond Market, Sissaga, Brampton, Akron, Niagara City, Belfast, good to get some. Thunder Beach, Salaby, Midlands, good to get some. 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Hamilton Oakville. So let's go to Upstate Line says 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to 2 p.m. There is something. Hope's Way, Wyerton, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sandy Beach, Naganaga, City, Edmonton, Oco, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange Hill, Donata, Richard Honey Market, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Colbert, Peterborough, Beverly, Georgia, Betty. Those is going to get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Solid Midlands good. Ola's going to get some 0.15, 2.5 millimeters. Midlands going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 5 p.m. There is something. Lingu, Bombi, Stanley, Salaby, Itland, Betty, Georgia, Beverly, Isos. Oku, Hamilton, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Colbert, Peterborough, Bradford, Niagara, Lake Niagara City. Dorset's gonna get some 0.05 millimeters of rainfall. Richmond is gonna get some 2.5. Market's gonna be 0.25. Or the last 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to the next stop, which is 100 2.5 millimeters. Hopefully 2.5 millimeters. Let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. So, Lingwu, Bombi, Salabe, Milan, Andala, Betty, Bablas, Georgia, Oku, Hamilton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Darlington, Richmond, Market, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Belleville. Those is gonna get some monument. Those is gonna get some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. There is something. John Hill, New Markets, Pebbles, Georgia, Betty, Alala, Collingwood, is going to get Poyos, is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Hamilton. So let's go to London. Let's go to 8 a.m. There is something. So starting from, oh, that's 0.25. So Port Elton, Honorable, Portsea, Bartown, Thunder Beach, going to get some 12.5 millimeters Bombi, Salabe, Milan, Lingwood, Beverly, Berry, Beverly, Georgia, Adela, Dosis, Sakatigasam, Saga, Brampton, Dosis, Sakatigasam, 2.5 millimeters, 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Scarborough, Stouffville's gonna be 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Newmarket is gonna get some to 18.75 millimeters, Orange is gonna be 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Uxbridge also is going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall, so 18.5. 18.75 actually. So Coburg is going to be 25 millimeters. Edinburgh is 18 millimeters. Melbourne is going to get some 18 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Niagara Falls City. So the light is going to be 605. It's going to be 18 millimeters, including Niagara on the lake and Oakville. So Hamilton is going to get some 18.75 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower, which is Virginia Hill is going to get some 18.75 millimeters of rainfall. 6.5, 18.75 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower, which is Lebanon, and this something. Oops. Okay, let's start again. So Niagara on the lake is coming 2.5 Niagara Falls City heavy 6.5 lies 2.5 millimeters. Colby 6.5 Peterborough 6.5 Balboa's gonna get some 18.75 millimeters. 5.5 actually. So let's go to Scarborough, Downton, Stouffville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Sissaga, Brampton, Market, Orange World's gonna get some Beverly Hills, Georgia, Betty, Olala, Bombi, Stanley Beach, Salaby, Milan, Barton, Lineshead, OB, Boyerton, Hanover. Those are gonna get some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall, including Oakville. Oakville area is gonna be, light is gonna be 0.25, heavy is 2.5 millimeters. Hamilton is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Stouffville is going to get some 0.25. So Uxbridge is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is London. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. So Lionshead will be Whitetown, Bombi, Stanley Beach, Alabama, Midland, Ottawa, Betty, Georgia, Babylon, Collingwood. Oku, Everton, Mississauga, Brampton, Orange, Donington, between Honey Market, Scarborough, Snowfall, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Colbert, Peterborough, Belleville. Those are going to get some 0.1 millimeters of rain for Niagara on the lake. Stupefy Niagara velocity heavy is going to be Stupefy light 0.05. Let's go to next tower, which is 5 p.m. This Sunday. Linwood, Betty, Babylon, Georgia, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Colbert, Peterborough, Belleville. Those is gonna get some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls, the heavy superfine light is 0.5. 2.5 millimeters in Niagara on the lake. So let's go to London. Let's go to next tower, which is this Sunday. Cooper, Belleville, Babylon, Georgia, Barry. Those is gonna get some mooks. Those is gonna get some 0.95 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. There is nothing else. 8 a.m. There's nothing. So line side over is gonna get some 0.95 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 a.m. There is nothing else. 2 p.m. There is something. So Sissaga, Brampton, Oakville again. So Hamilton, Niagara Falls City, and Niagara Lake. Don't need to say parts of it. Downtown between any markets. Scarborough, Stouffville, Orangeville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Colbert, Peterborough, Belleville. Georgina, Babylon, Betty. Those is gonna get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. This Sunday. Uku, Hamilton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Downtown between any markets. Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Colbert, Peterborough, Belleville. Very Georgina, Babylon, Zalala, Niagara Falls City. Dawson's are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to AP and it is something. So Cooper, Bevel, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Babylon, Niagara Falls City. Dawson's are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Eastern Oklahoma, Western Mississauga. Let's go to 11 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's nothing else. So, Coburg, Kashaba, Uxbridge, Beverly, Belleville, Dark, Fox City, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. So, Ashaba, Uxbridge, gonna get some Coburg, Belleville. Dark, Fox City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, which is the same thing. So, late PM, Belleville's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including whatever. So, let's go to 117 hours. There is nothing else. So let's look at total precipitation. 24 hours. Don't need 24 hours. So let's go back to actually we could do 8 p.m. So June 17th. So this includes the nighttime hours. So Collingwood 4 millimeters, Warrington 2 millimeters, Royalton 2 millimeters, Hanover 2 millimeters, Hobsay 2 millimeters, Tyneside 1 millimeters. Everywhere there was 3 millimeters, Hamilton Oka 6 millimeters, Branson 9 millimeters, Mississauga 9 millimeters, down under 10 millimeters, Scarborough 10 millimeters, Dover 10 millimeters, Newmarket 4 millimeters, Orange 3 millimeters, Oxford 7 millimeters, Ashford 7 millimeters, Peterborough 4 millimeters, Coburg 2 millimeters, Balfour 1 millimeters, Perry's gonna be 4 millimeters, Surrey 5 Sardinia 4 millimeters, Beverly 4 millimeters, all the last gonna get some 9 millimeters, inland's gonna be 7 millimeters, Salaries 4 millimeters, Palm Beach, 3 millimeters, Thunder Beach, 2 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is London. Let's go to 8 p.m. There is something for June 18th. So why to 19 millimeters? For to 19 millimeters, Hanoi 19 millimeters, everywhere now was 22.5 millimeters. Lingwood 11 millimeters, Palm Beach 7 millimeters, Midland's gonna be 12 millimeters, Thunder Beach gonna be 14 millimeters. So the solid base is going to get some 12 millimeters of rainfall. Hamilton Ocals 24 millimeters. Ocals going to get some 19 millimeters. It's 18. So it's actually 20. So Brampton 8 to 19 millimeters. This is like 18 millimeters down to 18 millimeters. Scarborough is going to get some 21 millimeters. Stover 26 millimeters. Newmarket only 23 millimeters. Hook size 27 millimeters. Scarborough is going to be 26 millimeters. Speed about 22 millimeters. Coburg 26 millimeters. 25 millimeters of Bravo. Georgina 30 millimeters. Babylon is going to get some 60 millimeters. Barry's 11 millimeters. 11 millimeters. Hobbs is going to get some 20 millimeters. Lines is going to get some 22 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 24 millimeters in line set. So let's go to next tower. which is 8 p.m. June the 19th. So everywhere in varsity 1 millimeter on the lake is gonna get some 0.7. The heaviest light is 0.3. Hamilton Oco is 0.7 millimeters. That's the heaviest. Actually, heaviest is gonna be 2 millimeters. Light is gonna be about 5 millimeters. Right? So 2 millimeters. This is like 2 millimeters. Down to 1 millimeter. So 1 millimeter. Scarborough 1 millimeter. It says 1 millimeter. Sasha. 1 millimeters. Cobalt 1 millimeters. Peterborough 1 millimeters. Marble 1 millimeters. So 0.9 millimeters of Peterborough. Ashwa is gonna be 0.8 millimeters. So Newmarket also is gonna get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Also bad. He's gonna be 0.9 millimeters. Fabulous. It's what 0.9 millimeters. 0.7 millimeters. 0.4 millimeters. Obviously, he's gonna get some 0.6 millimeters of rainfall, 0.5 millimeters. So line says gonna be 0.7 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, London. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. June the 20th, first day of astronomical summer. So Coburg is 0.6 millimeters, Oshawa is gonna be 0.7 millimeters, Babel 0.7 millimeters, and Velocity Heavy is 0.3, Heavy is light is gonna be heavy is 0.7 millimeters, heavy is going light is going to be 0.3 millimeters, heavy is 0.7 millimeters. So let's go stop. So let's go to London. Let's go to air temperature pattern. We don't need sleet, snowfall, or freezing rain. So let's start from 3 p.m. Starting from 3 p.m. This is something. So Brighton 22 degrees, Royals 90 degrees, Hanover 20 degrees. Everywhere in Aqua, 21 degrees, Edmonton, Oakville, 80 degrees, Mississauga, 70 degrees, Brandon, 70 degrees, Oval, 80 degrees, Scarborough, 70 degrees, Toronto, 70 degrees, Newmarket, Orchard, this could be 70 degrees, Oaksville, 60 degrees, Hasha, 80 degrees, Peter, 20 degrees, Coburg, 60 degrees, Babel, 20 degrees, Georginia's gonna get some 70 degrees. Beverly is 16 degrees. Red is 80 degrees. Olala's gonna get some 19 degrees. So Hopes is gonna get some 90 degrees. Science is gonna get some 90 degrees. Hopes is gonna get some 21 degrees. Sotheby's 21 degrees. Midland 22 degrees. Thunder Beach gonna get some 90 degrees. Bombay's gonna get some whatever. So Mood is gonna be 20 degrees. Bombay's gonna get some 21 degrees. So let's go to the next tower. We don't need this is next tower. So let's go to next tower, which is 70. So Brighton 30 degrees, Royals 40 degrees, Collingwood 30 degrees, Hopes is 30 degrees, Lions 30 degrees, Everywhere and Airport 13.5 degrees, Hamilton Oak 50 degrees, Mississauga 50 degrees, Brandon 40 degrees, Dover 40 degrees, Scarborough 40.5 degrees, Atlanta 50 degrees. Market orange over 30 degrees, Uxley 30 degrees, Asha 40 degrees, Video 30 degrees, Gobo 40 degrees, Valve 50 degrees, 30 to 50 degrees, Alana 50 degrees, Ready 30 degrees, Ravens 40 degrees, Valbees 40 degrees, Thunderbees 40 degrees, Salabees 40 degrees, Midlife 40 degrees. So let's look at hardware 30 degrees, so let's go to London. Let's go to next tab. Let's double check Milan. Milan's gonna get some 40 degrees, so 30. Exit 40 degrees in Finland. So let's go to 3 p.m. This something. So 3 p.m. June the 17th is something. Warten 80 degrees, Royals and 60 degrees, Hanover 75 degrees, Hope is gonna get some 70 degrees. Nice, it's gonna be 70 degrees. So let's exit 16 degrees and I said, okay. So everywhere in Angwa 72 degrees, Hamilton local 20 degrees, Branson 21 degrees, August 20 degrees, Toronto 90 degrees, so first 90 degrees, Scarborough 20 degrees, downtown Toronto 90 degrees, Newmarket 20 degrees, Orange 21 degrees, Oakville 27 degrees, 70 degrees, Ashland 20 degrees, Meadoway 20 degrees, Coburg 70 degrees, Bravo 20 degrees, Georgina 20 degrees, Babylon 20 degrees, Ready 20 degrees, Salala 20 degrees, Midland 20 degrees, Salabay 20 degrees, 80 degrees, Duwami's 80 degrees, Thunderbee 70 degrees, so London. So let's go to 7 a.m. There is something. So 53 hours. So Water 50 degrees, Royalton 40 degrees, Hanover 50 degrees, Collingwood 50 degrees, Bombay 60 degrees, Dunby 60 degrees, Alabay 60 degrees, Midland 60 degrees, Alala 60 degrees, Barry 60 degrees, Georgina 70 degrees, Babylon 60 degrees. Everywhere in Airbus 80 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 80 degrees. Cold 80 degrees. Cold, the warmer is gonna be 70 degrees. Cold is 80 degrees. Brandon 80 degrees. Over 70 degrees. Scarborough 70 degrees. Saturday 70 degrees. The market only to 16 degrees. So 70 degrees. Outside 60 degrees. Vito 50 degrees. Cold 50 degrees. Bravo 60 degrees. So let's go to Hobbes, 30 degrees line says, so other degrees, and let's go to the next tab, liquid. 3 p.m. This and things. So white and 60 degrees, worlds and 40 degrees, Hannover, 50 degrees, Collingwood, 60 degrees, Bombeys, 40 degrees, Talabay, 40 degrees, Sunny Beach, 12 degrees, everywhere in Amber, 21 degrees, Hamilton, Oakland, 19 degrees, Oakland, 19 degrees, Branson, 21 degrees, Mississauga, 20 degrees, Tatra, 20 degrees, Scarborough, 20 degrees, Dover, 20 degrees, Newmarket, Orange, 90 degrees, Wilkes, 18 degrees, Ashurst, 21 degrees, Cove, Peterborough, 90 degrees, Coburg, 80 degrees, Babel, 20 degrees, Georgia, 16 degrees, Betty, 16 degrees, Babylon, 70 degrees, so Alaska, 50 degrees, so 16 degrees. So let's go to Hope Day, which is 14 degrees, line set 14 degrees, actually 50 degrees about the area, line set okay. So let's go to next tab, which is 7 a.m. June the 19th. So upper odds in 12 degrees, 112 degrees, wind loading water. Line set OB 11 degrees. Lingwood 13 degrees, Bombeys 12 degrees, Talabay 12 degrees, inland 13, 12 degrees. Thunder Beach, 11 degrees, everywhere near was 5 degrees, Hamilton, Oka, 50 degrees, Branton, 50 degrees, Mississauga, 50 degrees, Darata, 50 degrees, Scarborough, 50 degrees, Dover, 40 degrees, the market, Ocho, 40 degrees, Oxford, 30 degrees, Asha, 40 degrees, Peterborough, 40 degrees, Cobra, 40 degrees, Barber, 40 degrees, Georgia, 30, 40 degrees, Babylon, 40 degrees, Betty, 30 degrees, Alala, 30 degrees, Taxi, 12 degrees. So for the lot. So let's go to London. Let's go to next hour, which is 70 or 3 p.m. So our time for 30 degrees opposite, 30 degrees, 40 degrees. Our time opposite, 50 degrees, 9, 50 degrees everywhere, and I was 21.5 degrees. How much it all goes 30 degrees, this is like 21 degrees, all goes 21 degrees, Branch 22 degrees, this is like 21 degrees, that 21 degrees. Scarborough 22 degrees over 21 degrees. The market on 20 degrees. So 20 degrees. So 21 degrees. Peterborough 20 degrees. Cobalt 70 degrees. Marble 20 degrees. Georgia 80 degrees. Very 80 degrees. So Fabulous 20 degrees. Alala 16, 17 degrees. So Alabama 30 degrees. Tanabis 30 degrees. Bombies 40 degrees. Villa 50 degrees. So London. So let's go to this column. Collingwood, 70 degrees, or London. Let's go to the next tower, which is 8 a.m. This is something. Boylston, 10 degrees, Hanover, 11 degrees, Warrington, 11 degrees, Hopesy, 11 to 10 degrees, Lineshead, gonna be 11 degrees, everywhere in Airbus, 45 degrees. Linkwood, 12 degrees, Bombay, 11 degrees, Danby, 11 degrees, Alabama, 12 degrees, Midland, 12 degrees, so 30 degrees, Midland, so Hamilton, Oakwood, 40 degrees, so I just need to draw a line. So since I get 12 degrees, 40 degrees, Brandon, 40 degrees, over 40 degrees, Scarborough, 40 degrees, Newmarket, Orzo, 30 degrees, Hooksville, 12 degrees, Sasha, 40 degrees, Peterborough, 30 degrees, Colbert, 40 degrees, Belleville, 50 degrees, Georgina, 13 degrees, 40 degrees, 30 degrees, Rebels, 30 degrees, Bay, 12 degrees, 12 degrees, so let's go to the next tower, which is 2 p.m. Day something. Port and 12 degrees, Hannover 30, 40 degrees. Lingwood 80 degrees, Palm Beach 50 degrees, Salve 50 degrees, Thunder Beach gonna be 12 degrees. Everywhere there was 20 degrees. Hamilton, Oakland 20 degrees, Oakland 20 degrees. Saga 20 degrees, Branton 21 degrees, Dover 20 degrees, Scarborough 21 degrees, Dartmouth 20 degrees, Market Orange 90 degrees, Oxford 80 degrees, Ashford 20 degrees, Video 90 degrees, Goba 80 degrees. Belleville, 21 degrees, Georgia, 21, 70 degrees on the left, 70 degrees, Betty, 70 degrees, Fabulous is 80 degrees, so Bart, and 50 degrees, Observer, 50 degrees, Nine says 50 degrees. So Illa's gonna get some 17 degrees, so this is the, not the end yet. So Hanover is gonna be 50 degrees, so this is the end of the video, so London, this is the end of the video.